Welcome back. This is Rito here with another Terraria Calamity Let's Play episode. We are playing on Death Mode as a rogue class, and last episode we did a lot of good stuff. We defeated the Lunatic Cultist and Duke Fishron, and this episode we're going to be able to acquire a lot of new powerful upgrades and fight Astrum Deus. So one of the things I did in between episodes was farmed up the Dust Storm quite a bit. What I did is use the strategy of using my ultimate battler, and what I would do is I would just turn it on and then immediately turn it off. Someone had recommended doing that, and that's a pretty good way of farming up the rare elemental in a bottle, which I was pretty lucky, and I got it after collecting 5. So now we've got pretty much everything we need for this. I also went ahead and got the Eye of the Storm. All you need to do is go over to one of these islands, activate Rain, and then activate Zerg or an ultimate battler. And then from there it's pretty quick. You just kill a couple cloud elementals and you've got it. And then all of the rest of them really come from bosses, and I've actually got several. I think I'm only missing the one from Calamitas and the Plaguebringer Goliath. So we'll farm those up this episode and hopefully get the last little bits of the Heart of the Elements. Another thing I did in between episodes was acquire the last few items for the Absorber. Now let's go ahead and craft it. The Absorber is quite powerful. It increases movement speed, gives us more defense, it increases jump speed, gives us max life and mana, and it does all sorts of stuff like boosts our regen, gives us a bunch of effects when we're hit, and it does 5% damage reduction, and a part of the damage that we take will be absorbed and used to heal us. I was going to go fight the Solar Pillar and just farm up some meld blobs and stuff, but it looks like the Solar Pillar actually disappeared. I'm not sure what caused that, but we can go ahead and go back to the dungeon, kill the Lunatic Cultist really quick, and then we can start up the pillar events again, and that way I can get a ton of meld blobs. I'll just kind of skip through this because we've already done this last episode, but I still need all those melt blobs. And there we go, we just defeated the Lunatic Cultist again. So yeah, let's put on Zerg, and then we can blast through these pillars. Oh my gosh, this is insane. This is a lot. Let's try to get over to the pillar. This is gonna open really fast though. It's so good that we've got self-heal because we're basically just relying on immunity frames right now. Oh no, we gotta get to the ground. Okay, we did it. This is insane. But this is a good way to get extra meld blobs and everything. I think the Absorber really helped us stay alive there. So we'll use Loot Magnet, and that was good. We got 39 meld blobs. So now what I think I'll do is just run around here, and instead of destroying the pillar, I'm just gonna keep fighting the mobs. And that way we can get these all killed really quickly. I wonder if this weapon will do better. Yeah, this actually might do a little bit better. Oh my gosh, there's so many enemies. This is actually really hard. Well, we've already got it open, but we may just want to kill more, and that way we can get more meld blobs and everything. Go ahead and use Rage and try to kill these guys a little bit faster. Oh my gosh, this screen is so filled with enemies. Okay, well, I think we probably are going to have enough. We are so stuck, though. Oh no, we're going to die. We keep on getting stunned. Okay, we might survive this. Okay, now we can just finish off all the enemies that are left. Oh no, oh no. I'm going to teleport to base. So now we're back at the Vortex Pillar, and let's go ahead and pull in everything, and there we go. That's what I want to see. 366 meld blobs. That should be enough. And we can craft the Shard of Antumbra. So let's go ahead and craft 1,000 of these. I do like that now that we don't have modifiers, when we craft these, they all stay in one stack instead of splitting up into different stacks. But before we fight Astrum Deus, I do want to go try to get the rest of these items. So all we need to do is fight Calamitas a few times and also the Plaguebringer Goliath. So with our new weapons, this fight should be a lot easier. So let's give this a try and see how it goes. Yeah, this is going a little bit better. The extra self-heal is quite nice. But this is still going to be a pretty hard fight. We can't really make the Plaguebringer Goliath easy just yet. Okay, we've almost got her. This is tricky though. Okay, good. That was actually still decently hard. Well, we didn't get the item, but we've got some more summons, so let's get this fight going again. And this is good too because it gives us the option of getting the Malachite. You hear the sounds changing because we've got the Nebula Pillar right above us. And here's another clear. Just use adrenaline right there. Oh yeah, I'm actually getting the hang of this. And there's another one. Well, I think that's probably enough farming for right now. We can probably go buy some treasure bags and see what we can get. So I farmed up a bunch of platinum in between episodes, so we should be able to buy quite a few of these. So here's 10 bags, and let's actually start putting these to auto trash so we can automatically sell them. We just got a Plaguebringer Goliath pet. That's so cute. And there we go, we just got the Bloomstone. Excellent. And we'll open just a few more bags. Let's just go ahead and spend all of our gold. Oh my gosh, we just got Malachite. Oh yes, this weapon is so great. I'm so excited. Yeah, for some reason, when we were doing that, the more we were opening bags, the more we were earning money. Like right now I have 150 platinum. And I don't know how I feel about that. I think something's bugged with how much these items are selling for because that shouldn't be the case. Plus, we weren't even selling these infected armor platings. Like we could break a stack and sell all of these and even have more platinum. So yeah, something's up with that. I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and trash some platinum here. What I'll do is I'll just leave us with 10 platinum because I don't think that's fair that we were able to get that many treasure bags. And there we go. I got rid of like 150 platinum. I'm curious if that works without auto trash or if the auto trash thing is helping with that. Well, regardless, we've got our Bloomstone and we've got our Malachite, which is amazing. And let's actually just buy some Calamitas bags. I just remembered we can use the Malachite instead. Dang, this is such a cool weapon. I love that it's got a right and a left click attack. Oh, this is so cool. I'm glad you guys recommended that I get it, because I wasn't sure if I wanted to farm it up, but a lot of people mentioned it in the last episode. And there we go. And let's open up the bag and see what we got. And here's another clear. I've got an idea. We can get some money really quickly by crafting some Victide, because we've got like 2,000 of each of these practically. So let's just go ahead and craft like 1,000 Victide and see how much that sells for. This is when you know you've farmed the Aquatic Scourge way too much. That only sells for 60 gold. Okay, so Victide really is not that valuable. Well, we are having some seriously bad luck. I went over to the wiki to verify that we can still get this item from Calamitas, and it's a 10% drop rate. And I think I've done at least 30 now, probably about 10 or 15 normal fights, and then 10 or 15 treasure bags. I went ahead and farmed up some more platinum so we could just buy some treasure bags and do that method. So let's do a few of these. And I need to just set some of this stuff to auto trash because we don't need most of it anymore. Oh, and there we go. Oh my gosh, I was giving up hope. Yes, we got it. Okay, well, let's just open up the rest and we can sell all this. Okay, that is such a relief. I was so worried it was going to be another 20 bags or something. We were so lucky with the Malachite, but this little Chaos Stone was quite the challenge. It always seems like there's one of these accessories that's like practically impossible to get each playthrough, and it makes getting the Heart of the Elements a challenge no matter how many times you do it. So here we go. We got the Heart of the Elements now. You can see they've actually redone the sprites on some of these, especially the Anahita one. She looks way different than she used to. And if you turn this off, the stat gains increase, and so I think I might leave this off because you can just get so much good stats from it. And some of the bonuses are increased to max life, life regen, all damage, increases movement speed and jump speed, and it increases damage reduction, so it just does so much good stuff. Well, now we've got the Absorber and we've got the Heart of the Elements, so I think it is definitely time to fight Astrum Deus. I love this summon animation. And here we go. I know there's also some bugs that people have mentioned, so you got to be aware of. I guess apparently when it splits, it can be bugged. This kind of feels like the Devourer of Gods the way it lunged at me. Oh my gosh. It just left me. Well, that was anticlimactic. I wonder if it's because we left the biome? Oh, it's because it just turned to daytime. Okay, now let's go ahead and try this out. I kind of want to try using the Malachite, and then we'll use the Star of Destruction, and I've heard the Antumbra is really good as well, so we'll just have to try all these things out. It's still invincible, but once when we get out of the immunity frame section, we should be able to do some pretty good damage. Yeah, it looks like the Malachite's doing really good. Yeah, I think I might stick with the Malachite. It's just so easy to land the hits because there's no gravity when you use the right click that does piercing. Whoa, so many lasers. Okay, we gotta get Discord available. Let's get out of here. Oh no, what the heck's happening? We're totally swarmed. Okay, we gotta get away from this fast. "41 seconds until a heal." Oh no. We are really gonna have a hard time here. Well, we're just gonna have to go up into space. 30 seconds for a heal. Oh no, we're dead. This is a harder boss fight than I was expecting. So what I think I'm going to do this time is just put a single layer of platforms. We were getting kind of hung up on some of this uneven ground while we were doing the fight, and I think this should help quite a bit. Let's just be really careful, and now that we've got an arena, we should be doing a lot better. And I think the boss is going to take damage now. I think we're getting the hang of this. The lag is crazy, but we are doing some good damage. We've basically got it to phase 2 already. And this is when things get crazy. Okay, we've got the second one right here. We just need to kill one of them. We just gotta stay focused. Yeah, we're kind of getting a little bit of a pattern here. Let's get to the ground. Maybe get to the other side of them so we don't get pinned down. Yes, this is going well. We almost have adrenaline too. Okay, we've got adrenaline. I guess we can use it on whichever one's closest. The arena's starting to get a lot of stuff cluttering it, but it's alright. We can dodge most of this pretty well. And we really should be focusing on one, but it's kind of hard to see which one's which. Oh no, oh no. Wow, we missed the orbs right there. There's when the slime's so handy. And slime time. Oop. There we go. There we go. We got him. Astrum Deus has been defeated. That was exciting. I much prefer this over the old fight. That was just a lot of fun. Let's go find all of our stuff. Ooh, excellent. We get all sorts of fragments, and we get the lore piece. Okay, now let's see what we got from our treasure bag. We got the Astral Bulwark. So we got the Chromatic Orb, which I don't think I've ever had before. It says it's warm in our hand. It summons an ancient dragon light pet that highlights nearby enemies and danger sources. Provides a small amount of light in the abyss. Well, that's kind of cool. And the big thing now is we can go mine all of the Astral ore over here. And that will give us our next upgrades, which I'm so excited about. And Vein Miner makes this process really easy. So let's grab all of this stuff. And then we also can get a bunch of this from the mobs in this area. So we can just use a Zerg potion and collect all the rest of the materials. But this is probably going to be enough to craft all of the stuff we need. So it looks like we've got 366 Astral ore, and that will probably be enough. So let's head back to base and see what we can craft. Oh, and we also got this rogue weapon right here. The Regulus Riot. The tooltip says it fires a swift homing disc. That's great. The more homing stuff, the better, because that will really help on the Moonlord. Okay, now we can craft a bunch of these Astral bars. Like 100, that's probably going to be good enough. And now we can craft our Astral armor. So let's get the helmet, the legs, and we've got our chest piece right here. And we might as well craft an Astral pickaxe and an Astral hamaxe. Those will be good upgrades as well. And we can actually craft something that's an upgrade to the Prismaline, and that's the Radiant Star. Hopefully this does homing stuff just like the Prismaline did. And the last thing we can craft is the Hadarian Wings, and these are really good. They synergize with the Astral set, so let's craft that. They require these Hadarian membranes, and I went ahead and brought those in from a different world because they required you to be in a desert astral biome, and we don't actually have a desert astral biome, so we can't get the Hadarian flying mobs to spawn here. In the Magna series, I had to build an astral desert to get the Hadarian Wings. I really think they should just remove this Hadarian membrane from the recipe, or just make it spawn from any of the random enemies that you get or something like that. I just re-rolled the Radiant Star and the Regulus Riot to Flawless, and let's take a look at the difference between these armor sets. So right now I've got Hydrothermic armor on, and we've got 103 defense. The damage on this weapon is 188 with 101 critical strike chance. So let's put on our Astral armor now. And our defense went up by 17, which is really good. But it looks like our damage actually dropped off by quite a bit. Plus our critical strike chance dropped. It might be because this is not technically a rogue armor set. It does buff our damage and critical strike chance and everything. You can see right there it does 28% increased damage, 21% increased critical strike chance, but it doesn't give us stealth. So let's do a side-by-side test. Right now we've got Astral armor and we're doing 3000 damage. And now we've got our Hydrothermic armor on and we're doing about the same maybe a little bit more. So it looks like we're actually getting really similar damage when using both armor sets, even though the stats appear to be less. And that's just because we aren't getting stealth, I think. And I think that's a great place to end this episode. Today we acquired the Heart of the Elements and the Absorber, which are two of the most tricky accessories to acquire in the game. And now we've got the Malachite, and we've defeated Astrum Deus. So we are ready to go to fight the Moonlord. And I think that's what we're going to do right at the start of next episode. We'll go ahead and start by defeating the Moonlord, and then we'll be able to jump right into post-Moonlord content and start getting all sorts of awesome upgrades. So definitely stay tuned for next episode. It's going to be a really fun one, so you don't want to miss it. If you're enjoying this series, be sure to like and subscribe. Also, I'm going to be doing a stream later on today for Minecraft on my Twitch channel, so be sure to check that out if you're interested. The link is in the description of the video. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.